Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Alright. Gang. Good morning. This is normally my day off, but it's day 3 and I missed day 2 yesterday just with some stuff going on and pretty busy. So welcome to day 3 of the IAE. That rhymes. Brilliant. IAE 2952. I've missed about 3 trains here, I know. I've just been doing some stuff. 1 second. Oops. Hello team. A very quietish sort of day today. We're not doing any of the other stuff. I've got some recording stuff to do after we do some Star Citizen today, and we're going to do some Yakuza just so we can punch ahead with those things. Then I've got some Transport Fever stuff I'm going to do, and there'll be some Transport Fever out later today. Like Boundless Bay episodes and stuff, so that's coming out a little bit later. And then back into the full swing of streaming and stuff tomorrow. I can't wait. Dan said he's just spent 9 hours on the farm previously. I'm excited to see where everyone's at over the weekend. I dropped in there last night. MGL was playing. I thought I could get the ploughing done. I'm gonna have to do some serious upgrades to my tractor, or I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna get another tractor to plow that field, because it just can't plow it. How you going, Big A? Hello, Zero. Hello, Dan. Man Solo, where's my Kraken? I know, right? How good will that ship be, by the way? Oh, it'll be brilliant. It'll have its own shopping mall in it. That's how good it'll be. Welcome to everyone else. And yes, so normally this is one of my days off. I've got a splitting headache today. I don't know why. I'm just trying to have a coffee, and I've poured myself a cranberry juice and some sparkling water, so hopefully the fresh juice will sort of, well, it's not really fresh, is it? Not like I squeezed it fresh. Anyway, you get what I mean. So let's go and do this now. I want to get on the Sulian and take the Sulian for a fly while we're doing things today as well. Just because I didn't get to have a look at it flying or anything last time out. We sort of just did a quick little have a look inside it and stuff, and then we sort of just didn't do much from there. So we'll take it for a little bit of a fly, I think, just to have a look at it. Then we're going to kick into some Yakuza stuff. I want to punch through with some of the story and that and get through chapter 2. Hopefully we can do that today as well. People are leaving stuff all over the ground. Can I not pick that up? I cannot pick these up. Oh, odd. That is very odd. Okay, let's just go upstairs. How is everyone? I know. What's that, Zero? You've not been in there since the stream. I know. At some point you'll have to get in there and do some farm work, Zero. Zenith Hall. So today is Crusader and actually I didn't even, is it Tumblr? Forget. We'll have a look here. It'll tell us shortly anyway. Today, Crusader is one of my favorite manufacturers. I used to have a Hercules. I've got it as a buyback token anyway. I can get it as a buyback token. My Hercules, which I'll probably do because I love that ship. I've also got a I've got a C1. I've got a Spirit. Hang on, this doesn't look right. The Reclaimer, Vanguard, Avenger, Titan, Redeemer, Gladius, Hammerhead. This is all yesterday's one, is it not? This is 18 to 19. Huh. Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. This is still day 2 stuff, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be Crusader today. Was there an update that didn't happen for me? This is a bit odd. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the Reclaimer, by the way. So this is not Crusader. Look how big that thing is. That's a salvage ship, and it's massive. Here we've got a couple of Sabres. This is the baseline here, and that's like a reskin version. If you're ever going to get one of those, probably go with just that one, the reskin one. You just pay an extra for a skin. Let's go around and have a look then. Oh, I really thought it was day 3. I've got my hours mixed up, I think, or my days mixed up. Anyway, here we are. Let's go and have a look at some of the stuff we've got around here. We'll just have a look, quick poodle around. I've got one of these little, these are brilliant. These, actually, I've got most of these things in here. Oh, there is Drake there. Oh. Look at this thing. What's that, a hull C or hull B or something? Hull A? I might... something's not right. I need to do a relog. I'm missing stuff off my... F12's working. I feel like I'm missing stuff off my HUD. Anyway, these are great, these little cargo ones. There's a passenger variant and a cargo variant here. Basically, these are like little shuttle pod things that just help big ships maneuver stuff, you know, to bases or to surface and stuff like that. They're really good little shuttles. Think of like your Star Trek option. You got your big sort of Star Trek ship, and then you use a little shuttle pod to get around. Great ship for that. That you can see that. That's what a tractor beam looks like when you tractor beam in cargo around with your own handheld tractor beam. Pretty cool. That's actually a really cool little showcase of doing cargo stuff. Kind of reminds you of ED209. Hello, Galerac, by the way. Yeah, so that's actually a really... so this is here, it's like a bit of a hover cargo. This reminds me of something out of Star Wars. You know those little hover cargo things they push around? That's really Star Wars cargo-esque if you look at it. You can see it is hovering off the ground there. And then you put all your cargo on, you slip them inside these cargo containers and store them on board your ship. You know? It'll be all, I'm going to be heavily into the cargo stuff when I play. So I've got a lot of this stuff. I've got one of these little carriers here as well, so they're almost like a little, they can carry cargo boxes on the front, on the back, that sort of stuff, and you can really load them up. And in here you've got like, you can pick up some cargo in the back of that too. Like, they're really handy little buggies and stuff. Great little utility sort of thing. Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how it all works. Look at this futuristic forklift. Get that on Farming Sim. Look at it. People stacking car. This is going to be brilliant. And you can just... this is I've never seen this display before. This is a really good display of how cargo is going to work. I'm actually all about it. This is brilliant. Just the logistics of getting it all in, and it's gonna be so fun. I don't know, it's weird that you think like doing work would be fun. It's like Farming Simulator, how we all love it so much, but at the end of the day, we're simulating people having to work their guts out for a living. So it's quite funny. We've got the the Redeemer there. And we've got the Avengers here. Is that a Stalker and a Titan? Don't know. I would like to. I might have to do it. Oh, there we go. Finally came up. So this here is the Avenger Titan, right? So it's a really good. It's probably the staple baseline ship you could get, or it has been for a long time, for just an all-round, all-purpose ship. That's what they look like inside. Right, you got a couple of cots. Sorry, only one cot. What do you got here? Lift. I don't know what's going on. I think I might need to do a relog because things aren't popping up for me very well. Anyway, having a bit of tea rubble. Right, so this must be the Stalker. The Stalker is used more as a is it a Stalker? More as a, it's more like a bounty hunter. So what you've got in here is you've got actually prison cells. So if you go out and collect a bounty, you can put them in these prison cells and then go and deliver your bounty. How cool is that? I'd be a hopeless bounty hunter because I end up dying myself or blowing them up. I'm not that good. But you can see similar setup there, but instead the cargo hole here is full of like prison cells. I've heard on the grapevine that these were supposed to be modularity, so it was supposed to be able to switch these out. So you could actually, if you had an Avenger Titan, you could fit it out with the prison cells and so on and so forth. But yeah, interesting to see. And same with the Redeemer here. I heard that you could switch this out, so you could have how it was originally intended. This ship was originally intended as a personnel carrier to do like drops and stuff in combat zones and everything. But you can also switch it out to have another sort of variant. This ship is a great multi-crew ship because it's bad. If you're gonna play this ship solo, forget it. Don't do it because you'll just get gunned down basically. If you've got a crew to play with you, 2 or 3 of you, then this ship will pretty much punch everything. It'll punch above its weight and do really well. Right, what have we got here? Some sort of engineering stuff. I don't have a Redeemer. I've only flown in a Redeemer once, so I don't really know too much about them except for the fact that they've got some big weaponry, they've got manned turrets, and if you can get that going, you're gonna be looking pretty good. What's that? That must be a turret there. The cockpit here for the pilot. They're pretty cool. I swear that I thought there was another deck, but maybe I'm wrong. No, that must be it. Weapon. Look at that weapon storage. Plenty of space in these. Is there no I've just never really been in these. How's everyone's weekend going? Happy Sunday evening, friendos. Normally we don't do a stream on Sundays, do we? So I hope you're having a lovely... I can't open anything at the moment. What's going on? That's not locked either. I don't know. I don't know, man. Get out of here. Yeah, I really I might do a relog because I feel like things aren't right. We'll keep looking around though. Now over here we've got the Warlock. The Warlock is, so you got the Avengers over there, the Stalker and the Titan we just talked about. This here is the Avenger Warlock. Now it has a big EMP charge in the back, so you can stop ships dead in the water. You can basically just knock them dead out of space and take them over. So if you and your mate had, like, if you were bounty hunting and you were chasing someone and you and your mate both had, one had a Warlock and one had a Stalker, brilliant. You could just knock it out of space and then capture them and prison them. This is what the EMP looks like in here. How cool is that? That's something, isn't it? That's a big whopper too for a little ship. And then this is This is like the reskin. It's like you're spending a little bit more money for what I think is just a paint job, the Renegade here. It looks cool, trust me, it looks cool, but actually it's got a change in weapon setup, and I don't like the change in the weapon setup because you're putting the Gatling on the front instead of the repeaters, and you just run out of bullets too quick. I've tried it, and you just run out of bullets too quick, and then you're dead in the water basically. That's me running out of bullets too quick because I'm a bad shot. So if you're a bad shot, probably stick to the baseline, or if you get the Renegade, switch it out and put some repeaters back on the front. I would suggest anyway. Anyway, I'm actually really impressed. Dan. Dan, it's been a very quiet day at work, meaning I could play FS. However, I feel like I never want to see another bale. Hey Dan, have you put some sheep in or animals and stuff? I'm gonna be back on the farm this week because I want to put in a big stint. I've got a lot of things I want to do on that multiplayer server. I've got to get back to Zelonka as well. Was there something? Was that it? The Zenith Hall 2, Zenith Hall 3. Huh. So this Drake Mule here, let's see if we can get in it. No, we can't even get in it. What's going on? Is there a reason I can't get in it? Basically they have, you can see these little, I don't know if you can see these here, right? Those there. When you sit inside the cockpit closes on you. And then these little arms are little grav arms. So think of a forklift in traditional. Think of a forklift in traditional specs like this, right? That's a forklift with your pallet tines out the front, right? And your pallet tines go in and pick the box up and or the pallet up, and off you go. This here, what it does with these is the think of them as pallet tines that come out sideways, but they're gravitational. They're used by gravity and or what do you call it? Like, yeah, that's I don't know how to. I'm not scientifically minded that way, but basically you pick them up like that, like a gravitational sort of thing, right? I don't know how to pronounce it. Did we come out this way? No, we went to Zenith Hall 2, didn't we? This is Aegis Dynamics. Oh, the Wardens. These ships are brilliant. These are some of my favorite ships. Also, oh, there's a Hammerhead. Brilliant. Oh no, where's the Wardens? Maybe the Wardens are down that way. Well, these are the Gladiators. The Gladius, sorry. Gladius is a pretty cool little fighter. It's the one they use to test everything off, so it's always the one that gets the fresh updates to match the servers, match the new systems, all that sort of stuff. So the Gladius is a cool little ship, the one that gets probably serviced the most in time in sense of its testing for all the servers and stuff. They look pretty cool actually, these little fighters. I don't really buy much fighters. I don't do a lot of the fighter stuff. This is what you call a Hammerhead. It's a pretty cool ship, this one. Alright, should we see if we can get in this bad boy? We might try and get in a reclaimer and have a look in the reclaimer, hey? That big one out the front. Oh, I think we go in the back here. Look at the size of this thing. And this is, you think about how big this is, and then you go out and see that reclaimer that was out the front. That thing was huge. Go up. That's... Yep. Go up, please. Big A, you're gonna do a harvest the whole map on Zelonka. Are you really, Big A? I've really got to get back to Zelonka. I want to get into the root crop stuff. How's your playthrough of your, what map was it you're doing with all the root crops? Because you were on. I drop in now and then, but I miss the maps. But how's that going? Look at these engines pumping. This must be engineering down the back, is it? Blast doors. So we got blast doors. This is like, oh, this is like a crew quarters, is it? Torch, please. I don't have a torch because I don't have a helmet on. Right, we got some lights in here. It's very basic setup for your crew quarters, because when you think about it, military ships, this is pretty much what they're like. You would get your own sort of locker. This is if I'm talking from my Navy personal experience, a mess like this would seat about 15 in a. So if you're on a frigate in the Australian Navy, you'd have about 15 to a mess, right? Or 10 to 15 to a mess. And they'd be bunk beds like that, and they're pretty basic bunk beds exactly like that. Your duffel bag, which is where you put all your dirty clothes, hangs off the end here, and everyone gets set washing days. So your washing day might be on a Tuesday. Your mess's washing day, so you got to make sure you do all your washing then, right? So you get it done then, and it's hard, it's tough. And then you get your own little lock. All your lockers are generally like, where are they? So this must be their lockers. Yeah, okay. So their lockers are next to their beds. Pretty similar. You get a locker here. You get a little drawer to put stuff in, and that's it. That's pretty much what you get on the ships as well. It's pretty true to form if you're thinking about a combat ship, and what I experienced in the Navy. This is pretty much it. Except the only difference, and the only thing I will say, is each mess had it did have a little living space with a couch and a TV and a PlayStation, because there are some times when you have a little bit of downtime where you just need to zone out and chill out with your mates. Yeah, so, and engineering here. All right, pretty cool. That must be like where the chief engineer sits up there. What's up the back here? Ooh, it looks like an aft turret just there, so we don't need to sit in that. We know what a turret looks like. And then yeah, this must be chief engineer deck up here or something like that. Maybe you would think, what is this thing that's blinding everyone? Do I have to call this? What's going on here? Oh, here we go. Oh, Ellengrat, that's it. Ellengrat, sorry. For some, I don't know why. I don't know why I had Hort Baylor on in my head though, Big A, and I didn't want to say it because I knew I was wrong, so I'm glad you just corrected me there. That's actually glass just there. You can't walk off. So this is like an engineering station, and use engineering station. It's not on. Right, so that's how you would use the engineer. So someone could be down here. So if you've got an engineer down here using the engineering station, and you're talking to the pilot, or you're talking to whoever's captaining the ship, the captain could ring through and just say, "Hey, engineering, we need more power to shields," or "What's going on down there? Can you give us some more power to the engine so we can buzz out of here?" You know, things like that. Very, if you think of it in like, if you want to talk sci-fi and think of it like that, very Star Trek. The captain at the front of the ship is going to talk down to engineering and go, "We need more power to shields. We need more power to engines." I think that's a pretty Gucci gameplay. We got escape pods just here. Escape pods, plenty of them, by the way. And then you've got more turrets just here. That's pretty cool. And then it'll be the same on the other wing over here. Escape pods and turrets. What do we got here? Ooh. Did it say out the front what this was? Ah, captain's quarters. Let's see what the captain's got. You know, very military style still, yet a little bit more private, a little bit more luxury. He's got his own bathrooms here. Got his own heads and stuff. Look, Invisible Us. We've got a coat rack to hang things in. And then our bed. Captain's desk, shelves, pretty cool. Very military. You can see it's very basic. I like it though. I think it looks pretty cool. So that's the captain's. So this is just like a what? Mine, just there. Another sort of engineering area, is it? Yeah, components going that way. I don't know if that would be. Does it say if it's shield components or something like that? You don't know in shield modules and things where they get put. I don't know much about this ship either. I'm only sort of just piecing it together how my military brain works from, you know, serving on ships. Just trying to correlate them, bring them together. Sounds like the buses, Galax says, sounds like the buses I used to drive. We had bed areas, living spaces with couches, TVs, PlayStations, kitchen area, and the toilets. Some of them even had a little shower installed. Were they big like tour coaches, Galarak? Because Dad used to talk about things like, you know, when Dad used to drive buses. Look at that. That's in between the ship. That's like you can see out. How cool is that? That's like that's pretty cool. Yeah, Dad used to talk about that, but they didn't have as much luxuries. But this is like, you know, probably 70s and stuff I'm talking about. But they used to sleep in the bins underneath. Okay, this just takes us back out. I do want to see the. I want to see the bridge. Take me to the bridge. Yeah, nightliners they're called. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. Well, those big tour like coaches. I mean, they're worth squillions of dollars anyway. Those things. Here we go here. So we must be. Oh, this is to the bridge.
As a manufacturer, I think this might be one of their strongest showings to date.
I really appreciate that they've got some of their classic
Bridge.
designs on display.
Wait, why am I on a ladder? Where am I? Oh, there we go. Oh, Christ, that was confusing. And we're on the bridge. I don't, from memory, did this have a wall? Oh no, there's a hatch above the bridge here, isn't there, where you can board other ships, is that right? So we've got pilot, co-pilot. Is there a captain's? Where's the captain command from? Unless the captain just pilots as well on this thing. Who would know? I swear there's another section to... Let's go up for a sec. No. Up. So that's the bridge.
Great show this year.
It's been a long time since I walked on one of these. So, oh, this is the so this here is it's a hatch. So if you're going to board another ship or you're going to dock somewhere, this is where you would enter. All right, pretty cool. Let's get out of here. Airlock. That's it. That's what I was trying to think of. Airlock. All right. Cool. What a cool ship. Cool if you've got a heap of friends and you're playing this style of gameplay. I think that's pretty cool. I don't have a lot of friends that play this, so I won't be playing this, unfortunately. I would love to play like some kind of roleplay of military stuff, but seeing as I don't have any friends, it's going to be hard. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call... Oh, there's that centerpiece that you can look between, in between the decks. Yeah, that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call the Hammerhead. Not Hammerhead Bay out of Billy's Bluff. Hello, MGL. MGL, did you see me talking to you last night?
I have to say,
I was I quit because you didn't talk back to me. I was upset. I wasn't really. How's your farm going, MGL? I can't wait to do a little whip around this week. I'm actually games this week. I'm really itching to get back to farming. I really enjoyed that multiplayer server we had the other day. Where the heck is where are the Vanguard wardens and stuff? Where's the wardens and everything? Go over here and have a look on this thing. Captain to engineering, Scotty. Untie Wesley. I need him on the bridge to feed the Klingons. Oh, they're over that one. So we were just over here. They're on the left-hand side. We've got an Eclipse, Retaliator Bomber, Gladius. We did all those. Let's go over to those ones. I don't know why I thought... I swear that should be day 3, but these were day 2, I thought. Unless there's 2 days per... Unless there's two days per ship. Per, thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I need to check the calendar. Ah, that's fair enough. That's all good. Oh, so over there we had cargo display, and over here we have on show what it looks like to do the mining stuff. Right. Mine without limits. The mini game for mining is actually kind of really cool and fun when you see it. Those things there, they're actually the pods that hold all the ore that you mine out of the rocks. And then they will detach and you can put them, there's bigger ships you can put them in, the bigger ships can take it off and get it processed. There's actually ships, there's bigger capital size, sort of, maybe not capital size, but there's bigger ships where you can send your ore pods to, and the ships can actually process the ore while you're out there. Really cool. And over here you can see the kind of ore you can get here. Adonite. Olivine. All of them would have their prices, and all of them would be worth more in different sectors of space or different areas of space where you'd be delivering to. This is ground vehicle mining. There's also hand mining for caves and stuff, or you can take one of those beauties in there and start mining it. I don't think you can you rent these from here? No. Yeah, so staying grounded, specialized vehicles, let mine it. Yeah, anyway, pretty cool to see all that and how it works. I'm really enjoying these displays this year. This is the first time they've sort of done this, and I'm all about it. I like it. I'd left, yeah. You know why I left? Because I was gonna plow up the field and just get the field plowed up and ready, and I just wanted to move some boxes of vegetables out of the way so they could keep spawning. And I tried to plow the field, and that tractor my little tractor cannot plow that field. I cannot. It's gonna take me years, so I'm gonna have to do either an engine upgrade or I'm gonna have to lease a tractor. This is an Eclipse. Think of it like a stealth bomber. Very niche. Probably not gonna get a lot of gameplay out of it at the moment. And once again, probably one of those things, if you've got a community or an org where you're military focused, that's probably where you're going to come in. It's going to come in handy. I wouldn't typically buy this and use it myself. There'd be no reason, unless an organization hired me like a mercenary to come and join their fleet and use my bomber in their fleet. Right, that's the only reason I would ever buy something like that, and so I just wouldn't. The Retaliator bombers here. So these Retaliators are quite unique. They I think they have they'll have the ability to modularization. They'll have modularization switch out, so you can change their modularity of what they can actually do. I've never actually been in one of these.
Really appreciate that they've got some of their classic designs on display.
So this will be interesting. See what it's like inside one of these. You can see very military theme. Oh, look at these big torpedoes. Are these big? They look like torpedoes to me. But no, this is a bomber, isn't it? So this is a bomber. This is not torpedoes. Holy massive payload, Batman. You got the new JCB 260. I like the JCBs. Amy loves the JCBs as well. Oh, we've got a little head here. All right, little shower and toilet. Have we got some lockers there as well? Very, very basic. Very basic. Once again, giving that sort of military-esque look, isn't it? What have we got in here? Oh, they look like loading stations. Loading station 1, loading station 2 for your weapons, are they? Yeah, I would think so. Are they different size payloads, maybe? What is that? The heck is that? They look like loading tubes, but if you're loading those, where would they even go to? I don't even know where they look like they go, unless they're not. Who would know what that is? Well, someone would know. I don't. Look at the size of those payloads. Wow. Yeah, so bombers, not torpedoes. Awesome component room for engineering. there'd all be these rooms where they'd be cooled, like they'd be like air conditioned and cooled just to keep all this gear running cold. Heck.
From what I've seen so far, I really think this is the manufacturer to beat this.
Yeah, Galaric, I remember you saying that you did. So there's actually, that's pretty much it to it, is there? I'll check the other wing over here because we checked the right. We checked the starboard side, but we didn't check the port side. Port side is what? Oh, it's just a. So the starboard side is a toilet and bathroom.
Another year.
Oh, and here's a little bed. Right. So on the other side of that bulkhead is the actual the bathroom, and then you've got the pilot seat, and then yeah, a little passageway. More torpedo stuff. So can you run? So that's the. How do you Don't tell me you've only got 4 bombs on this. Surely there's maybe there's storage for more. Unless you can carry more payload downstairs, or unless the modularity stuff you can carry or change it out. I don't know. I don't know enough about them. But I would have thought you'd have more than 4 warheads on this thing. I don't know enough about them. Can we get a drink from over at this plate? We need to get we seriously need to get a bottle of water. We're down to 50% water and 50, we need to get some to drink and eat. Hey buddy, I'm glad you got a drink station here. How's it going, MGL? You getting the hang of the farm? I did see that you had a good amount of money coming up, so that's good. You guys seriously? Oh, there's a trash can. Can I throw that in the bin? Near enough. All right, let's get one of these burritos that have been sitting here forever. Hey Neon, how are you, matey? Right, burrito done. Look, at least we made an effort. Oh, are we still eating burritos? Oh, look, at least we made an effort. Whoever that person was didn't even make an effort to put it in the bin. If they're planet busting bombs, you're only likely to need 4, just in case the first one misses the planet. Alright. I didn't mean to press Matthew then, sorry. Classic. Right, so suitably impressed. Let's go down and see one of my it used to be one of my past favorite ships. The only trouble with these wardens down here is they're super expensive. Let's make sure we are heading the right way. You are here. Yes. Oh, the Vanguards, sorry, not the wardens. Well, one of them's a warden, the Vanguards. So these Vanguards are, I reckon they're cool looking ships. They're think of them as a long-range strike fighting ship, okay? You've got different variants. They're all different variants.
I wonder how this shows.
The Harbinger. Let's have a look inside the Harbinger.
I'm glad you came.
They're pretty cool, aren't they?
Exploring the show with someone else.
That one's got, they've all got tracks on there. I used to own a Warden. This is the Harbinger. Right. What they look like. They're all pretty similar inside. The difference with these is, right, so once again, good if you've probably got maybe 2 of you to at least run these.
Actually, did you know that this wasn't the original design? I've seen pictures of some. They were pretty out.
So this is a bomber, fighter bomber. Harbinger's the fighter bomber. What's the hoplite? It's a dropship, so this one's more focused on dropping troops.
Same manufacturer makes all of
Which, if you want that long range, the reason why they're long range strike. So is this the one we're in? No, here we go. Yeah, so this makes sense. Dropship. We got 2, 4, 6, 6 to drop. Are there any more that can fit up in here? No. Pilot. Now the thing, what makes these stand out from other fighter ships and stuff, like I said, their ability to go long range,
going to move on
but
to the next one.
it's more their ability. I think because there's I'm gonna close that. They tend to have hidden little compartments all over the ship, right? Maybe not. Maybe this one's a bad example, like this one here. Oh, that's your quantum drive. That's what that would look like. I don't think I can open that. But basically, you have the ability to replace parts on the fly because you actually can store extra components and stuff on where other ships don't really typically have the storage for them, or you know, so you've got redundancy after redundancy. If you take hits to certain parts you need to replace, you can just replace them with parts on the fly. So yeah, pretty cool. Is this just the Warden? So this, I used to own one of these, which is your basic sort of fighter variant. 1, 2, yeah, 2 beds. You basically want to have someone running around doing all the engineering stuff. You got your pilot on there. Plus, I think, is it
With the credit, I definitely think the IAE is worth going to. Find the credit.
what's the deal with the turrets on these?
Actually, did you
Is it remote turret? I don't actually know anymore.
pictures of some
It's been a long time.
pretty out there?
I think they're just really cool ships. I think they look cool. They look tough. And then the Sentinel here. And this one's focused on interdiction, so there you go. We can have a look at that. Holy moly, look at the suite in this. It's like some Tony Stark style stuff.
Seen enough of these.
Swiping stuff up and down on the screens. How cool would that be?
Catch up with you later.
If you don't know much about Star Citizen and you don't have a lot of friends to play with, the cool thing about this game is you'll actually be able to hire NPCs to help out on your ships. So if you have a ship that needs to be manned by 3 people, you can actually hire NPCs to help you out. I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's the Wardens. One last thing is we'll go back to the Reclaimer and we'll have a quick look on the Reclaimer. Yes! Can we all just get some good vibes in chat, because MGL lives on rain tank, on tank water, and it's been a while since it's probably had a good downpour, so that means that MGL's gonna be able to drink. He's gonna be able to get some water. Oh, well done, mate. That's awesome. All right, all right, all right. Such a positive thing, because it's been a long time. It actually got droughty here for a while, but be careful, because apparently they're talking we could get some flash flooding, one extreme to the other.
To be honest, I'm not exactly sure what the designers were thinking on this one.
All right, let's go up and have a quick look inside this beast. Like I said, look at the size of this thing. If you want to just have some ratio here. Just to show you
Another year, another IAE.
how big this ship is.
I'm not sure why I keep coming to these.
It seems like it's going to be a great show this year.
It's been so long. And not only that, MGL, it's going to be good for all the people around you as well that have been struggling. Let's not go to the cargo hold. Let's go to the salvage hold, please. I want to check that out. The cargo hold is literally just a bay that you can't get in and out of. Well, you can get in by this way and you can't get out of. That's the cargo hold that we just went past. Look at the size of this thing. Holy moly, this is the salvage hold. So this is where all the salvaged so when I talk salvage, I mean ships that are derelict ships. You go around and you salvage all the parts off them. You strip them back out in space and salvage all the components, all the parts off the ship, and this is where you would store it. Holy snapping duckfish. There's another deck up there as well. You wouldn't want it to step on you. Luckily it doesn't walk, it flies. So there's another deck just there. Salvage 2 is it or something? How do you get to it? Maybe there's like a ladder bay that I missed, or maybe I don't even know. How do you get up to that deck? You can see it looks like it's like been salvaging stuff down here. It doesn't look nice to be down here. It's like one of those like garbage scow things. You think it would smell probably. Let's go to habitation deck. We don't need to check that out anymore. I don't know how you get to that deck. This ship is mighty big. Mighty big. I think we go at that one. What's up? That's it's just 3 decks of salvage. Okay, fair enough. Habitation deck. Oh, we don't want to go down there, but okay, we're going. Oh, my bad. We'll have a look. May as well have a look down here. Loot galore. Yeah, well, that's the good thing about the salvage gameplay. Holy moly! Is this engineering? Or is this how you break down a lot of the metals and stuff that you bring in? Smelter. It's like a big smelter, is it? Or big furnace. How cool would that be? What is it? Let's see what it says here. Engineering access. Right. It's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Right, back up here. Let's not go down to any more engineering stuff if we can. There's an airlock there, right? So that's fine. That's where you would dock and airlock and all that sort of stuff on each side. Asymmetry. Oh, okay. We just came from that way, didn't we? Yeah, okay. So we're going down this way. I know, you know I would love that style of gameplay. Lockers. So what have we got in here? What did I miss? Crew quarters. Lockers. This is a this is more basic than the military one. At least they've got TVs on there one. Intercoms and stuff. But this is what you call super basic, I would think. Oh, cleaner. Where these guys need to go to cleaning stations and they need an inspection. This is filthy. Oh, this is like showers on a ship in the Navy. Oh yeah. Except ours are a lot cleaner. There should be cleaning stations twice a day. Captain's quarters opposite the crew. How many did that sleep actually? I didn't see. 2, 4. I feel like you missed a butt. I feel like you get some more in there. You could have got at least 6 in there, I reckon. Pack them in like sardines. Oh, the captain's got a nice, it still looks kind of run down and old. It looks old. Captain's bed. It's very much like the other one. Very much like the Hammerhead. And then he's got his desk kit. Looks filthy though. When you think about it, a salvage ship though, it is a dirty job, so you would expect their ship interiors to be pretty filthy. Stop looking for the soap on the ground. I can't help it, alright? I go into the showers and I just want to look for soap. Alright, so this is their mess hall where they eat, drink and be merry. Snacks, dinner. If your dinner comes in a tray like that, I'd be worried. Who's the chef? Who's the chef on board this thing? He's just putting them in trays. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, you could bring so if this is a docking thing here, that'd be pretty cool because you could dock with a supply ship and they could bring like food supplies down in straight into here and straight into your kitchen areas, which would be much easier than doing daisy chaining food up into the kitchen area. If you don't know what daisy chaining is, you can ask me. Daisy chaining is something that we do in the military, like on Navy ships all the time. Hey, is that room? I've actually never been inside this ship, so this is all kind of new to me. I'm just, once again, just piecing it together from ship knowledge.
I have to say,
This must be where they process all the... I reckon this would be where they process stuff, is it? I mean, is there something written on the door here? Drone room. Right. So the good thing about this is I don't know if this ship has it or if the drones are used for breaking down components and bringing them back to the ship, or they use the drones to do repairs on the ship as well, on the reclaimer. So that's pretty cool. So this is the drone control room, and this is where the drones would depart from. Brilliant. That is cool, man. Not the throne room. We went past the throne room already. The drone room. Right. Turret access. We don't need to go in turrets. Grav gen room. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Exactly why I love going to the IAE.
You wouldn't want that to get blown up while you're in space. Right, let's what's bridge access, that's what we're after. How do we is that even working? I like how they've drawn the arrow on there, like, guys, hit the button. I can't actually call it though, so I don't know what's going on.
I think they've somehow outdone themselves with their laser.
That sucks. Is there bridge access? No. Is there bridge access any other way? Down here. Other way. Holy moly.
Alright, if I'm gonna keep the schedule, I better...
It's sad if I can't get to the bridge. I really wanted to see what the bridge is like on this thing.
Seen everything yet.
No, come on. Back up. Back up! Look at that. So that's showing you what it looks like when everything gets chewed. So that's where they chew all the metals and, like, crush it all up. Ah, brilliant. Enter remote turret.
I definitely think the IAE is...
Oh, they got remote turret. Scanning station.
It's always better exploring a show with some
Remote turret. Scanning station. I wonder if this will take us to the bridge.
I've
What do we got here?
so long to see one of these. It's even better
Is that like some kind of like... Is that the engineering room?
As good as some of their other work.
Which we can't... Oh. Main deck? Hang on. I want to go here. This looks like the bridge. Is that a salvage operator's seat? That's pretty cool. That must be a salvage operator's seat.
I really
Here we go.
they've got some of their
And the bridge.
classic on display.
Good view, so you can see a lot of stuff going on. So if you're talking to your salvage crew just back here on comms, they can go, we need a little bit, go 1 degree to port, 1 degree to port. Cool. There you go. Can you exit the ship?
Okay, I think I'm about done here.
That's what I always look for. What's the quickest way to exit the ship?
Sure I didn't miss anything.
The heck is this? Can't get in. Okay.
Another year, another IAE. Not sure why I keep...
So do we have to... No, there is another way we can get off this ship. I know there is. This is the lift I was trying to call. Oh, now you want to work? Makes sense. Right, so how do you get me off this boat?
Find the credits. I'd probably get one of these.
Grab room. I know there's an exit on the
It'd be fun to use for a weekend.
I know there's an exit on the starboard side of this ship. Escape pods? Yep. I know that it has a starboard side exit. Okay. Tech deck. Alright. Little look at the exposed wires as well. It just looks rough. I guess we have to go back to the back, do we? Docking collar. Yeah, we saw that. Captain's quarters. You think there would be a quick exit for the captain somewhere? Jump! Don't jump. Subdeck. We come from. Do we go down the subdeck? Oh yeah, okay. We need to go back up and then keep heading backwards, don't we? Right. Let's get off this tub. Let's get out of here. Skedaddle. So that's been a look at that. It must be each manufacturer must be going for 2 days. That's the crew quarters. Captains, right. Hang on. I've got to head this way, don't I? I've lost all intelligence. Here we go. Never had any. So that's the cargo hold, exit ship, salvage balcony? Wait. Take me to the salvage balcony. Where's that? Would assume that. Yeah. Salvage balcony. So you can come in, look at all your loot. Ah, look at all my loot. That's how you get onto these decks, right? Ah, look at all my loot. Right, now I know how to get up here. We were down below that before. Okay, we don't need to see much more of it. Good to see they got some cranes and stuff in here to do crane work. They're pretty cool, aren't they, these ships? They do it. Right, exit the ship, please. Happy Sunday evening. Happy Monday morning, MGL. But happy Sunday evening, everyone. And we're free. Do what I want in the old time. Obviously the textures aren't loading in properly. Over here. These saber fighters, they're pretty cool little fighters. They look pretty cool. Oh, there's a fence there. Their wings actually fold out and fold in. We'll just have a quick look downstairs here, because they always have what's coming. They always have the littlest sort of ship, like hover bikes and stuff like that. But they also show the hologram rooms where they show the upcoming ships that are still in being built. So let's see what they've got in the display hall today. So they've got nothing on display there. Nothing over there. Let's look in the holo suite. Ooh. Oh, is that a Nautilus or something? Oh, the Idris. Now, if you look at the Idris, it's got a very pointy front, much like the hull of a Navy ship, right? Because it is a big war ship. It is a big warship, but I like it. I like how they've modeled the front of it like the hull of a ship. I think it's pretty cool. This is the Nautilus. The Nautilus looks cool. It's a nice looking ship. Yeah, MGL. So that saber back there, the wings tuck in and tuck out when it's going faster or when it's just in cruise mode, like an F-111. The old F-111s, hey? Oh, what do we got here? This big tub. This is the Vulcan. This is a carrier, isn't it? The Vulcan is a carrier, isn't it? You can actually carry other... You can carry a couple of ships on, like a couple of fighter ships and stuff on that thing. Is that right? Let me read about the Vulcan here. Oh, medium repair. Medium refueled. Right, so I was completely wrong. Become a one-person support crew with the versatile Vulcan, supplying aid to pilots on the fly. That's pretty cool. Just another supply ship. Right. Very cool, very cool. One last thing before we log off out of this and we kick into some Yakuza for the day. I really want to kind of get through chapter 2 today. I want to push through the chapters of Yakuza. I did want to take the Sulian just for a little fly because I haven't done that yet. Hang on, did we come out? Yeah, Zenith Hall 4. We did that. Better just grab one more drink here, please. You know what? I'll eat the candy bar first.
Smart 5.
Thanks. My invisible chocolate bar. And I'll take one of those things. Right, let's go. Go and go and go, Milo. Right, Hall 4. Yeah, they were the war. Where's Hall 4? Hall 4. Oh yeah, the Retaliator and the Eclipse. We saw that. Okay, brilliant. Let's skedaddle. Here it is. So 18th to 19th. Yep. Aegis Dynamics. So tomorrow is going to be 19 to 20 Crusader. So we've got, it is 2 days of each. I was right. Okay, brilliant. I don't know. So we can check it. We might check out, we may miss a day and then check it out the next day again. Apex Hall, thanks. Brilliant, so we don't have to stream it every day. We can just come in and check it out when the new ships are available. Come on. No, I was just... No, get me out of here. Maybe I want... No, I want Expo Lobby. Idiot. It's in the Apex Hall. I think I need... Wait a minute. Hey buddy, can I have some information about your expo? Are you just standing here to look pretty? I think he's just standing there to look pretty. Yeah, so that's the Hull C. Hull C is the smallest, Hull B, Hull A. And they're massive cargo ships. So see these things here, when they're all cargo containers, think of it like a cargo ship. You know, big cargo ships, how they take the containers? Well, that's like what these are. They're the cargo ships of the universe. When there's no cargo containers on there, all these arms in here, they fold up and the ship closes up, so it looks like just a regular ship. Pretty cool thing. Right. It's pretty cool. They've got some good vision with this game. Did you really have to run like a drunk into me there, friendo? Rockies. We want... Yes, we want this... We want this one. No, it just left. May as well drink our drink. Take me to the spaceport now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa. Where's the bin around here? Hey, you're not gonna have any bins around here.
Approaching station.
I wonder why people throw things on the ground. That's what you get. That's what you get for having no bin. Right.
Capsule now
Coffee time done.
Stand clear of
Hey, buddy.
disembarking
How are ya?
passengers.
I know. You salute when you're standing in front of an officer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Let's go to the spaceport.
Doors are now closing.
So, team, that's been, what's that? Day 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's so we're up to the 4th day, I think, aren't we? What's the date? Well, it's the 20th here, but it's the 9th, so it must be closing to the end of that. No, we don't want this one. We want the next one. Buddy, don't stand behind me like a weirdo. Yeah, march on the spot. Mark time.
Now closing.
Left, 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 right, left. Okay, we're getting the train to the space station. Did you see the news footage? Starship 1 exploded after launch in the SpaceX. I actually missed it. I haven't seen much news in the last day or so, MGL. That's why I wanted to stream yesterday, gang, but I just had too much on. And like, you saw what time I jumped on the server last night, MGL, because I wanted to just get a couple of things done on the server, so I didn't even get that done. So yeah, I missed that. I'll have a look at it all later today. I've got a busy day today as well. I need to get some Transport Fever 2 stuff done after we stream today. Right. At ease. Right. I'm not going to be taking this. I'll probably just take this for a fly. Just around the spaceport here, and then we'll dock it back in. I just want to have a look at it. This is the ship we checked out the other day. It's the brand new ship to the game. I just want to have a look at it. I like your shirt. So all these areas here, when you when the game becomes live, you see all these military people just here. This is customs, right? So we're actually going through customs right now. Much like what you do when you travel to another country or whatever, there's going to be customs, there's going to be guards, there's going to be checkpoints. You know, security officers will check you, your ships will get scanned, all that kind of stuff for contraband, everything like that. So yeah, there's going to be all that kind of juicy gameplay coming.
Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award.
Go around this side. Seems a little less busy over here. Right, I'll just want the Sulian out, please, so we can actually take it for a little fly around the planet here and have a look at it. Go past it. Here we go. Retrieve, please. Hangar 03. Hopefully we don't get any hopefully we don't get any stragglers coming along with us this time. I know. I know. So demanding. Right, so. Look, at the end of the day, I mentally, for myself, I'm not like, you know, I've been through a lot. I always said this, I've been through a bit in my time, in my short time on this planet, but sometimes I just need a day or two off. So when I don't get a day or two off, I start to really flatline a little bit. Right, now remember last time, we got in this, and remember what is going on here? Yeah, remember last time, so the cockpit's actually facing upwards. That's what I was going to say. So the ship is actually in that rotation. Actually, where's the hangar door? Is it up or is it side? Oh, it might be sideways. So this is going to be interesting. Let's oh, N. We get clearance there. Let's take off. I'd like to take off now. Alright, that's open. How do I... It's not taking off like conventionally things take off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Okay. How the heck do we do this? It didn't take off because normally you hit spacebar to lift. Oh, how do we get out of here? It's very tight. It's very tight. It's very tight. Why would they make me in that hangar? Holy moly, that didn't seem right. Right. It's not filling me with confidence. You know, this is not your conventionally shaped ship, so it's not really suited to that hangar, I don't think. Let's have a look at this thing externally now. Wait. Bring that back to level. Let's move over here. Then we can have a look at around this thing. Luckily, it's nice and daytime too, which is brilliant. Right. Now that I've sort of I damaged it. Oh, I damaged it on the way out. Look at that. See that area just under there? I've broken it already. I broke the ship. I broke the ship. I think I should probably keep the landing gear. Yeah, I've broken a couple of things on it. I've left the door open too at the back. I've left the stairs out. Right, so if I go back in here and I go down to my cockpit here, have I got close the door? Close exterior door. Brilliant. So that's what the ship looks like. Pretty cool looking ship if you ask me. These things here, they're gonna beam us right off. So this, see these things at the back here? 1, 2, 3. They're like hollow. They're actually cargo pod holders. So they hold cargo pods, and they're like cargo pods lock in there in a grav generator sort of style. If you get my meaning. So they lock in like that. Yeah, they're cargo pod holders. Those little hollow things under there. Just have a look when it closes up for me. Yeah, that's probably how we should have flown out of the bay. In all honesty, it's still quite big, isn't it? First, they class this as a bit of a starter ship. Yeah. Please keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the vehicle. The doors will remain open on takeoff. Yep, handbrake it. So let's go. Let's take it for a quick buzz, see how this thing operates. One day, soon, we'll actually play a bit of Star Citizen, and I'll do some missions with you guys just to take you around, because the new 3.2 1 or whatever it's come out, the new patch has come out. We can actually travel to another star system called Pyro now, which is basically, like the name says, it's very dodgy, a lot of piracy, dangerous. So we'll go there and get blown up, hey? This is what the ship looks like though. Pretty cool. Zoom out a bit. We'll fly around. Oh, look at the cool engines at the back there. That's me. That's me boosting it like that. Otherwise we've got regular engines. Let's see how fast we can get this puppy going. Did I close the no, that's landing gear up. Gosh, it's big. It reminds me of the bad guys out of Mass Effect. I forget what they're called. Right. Take it for a test. See its maneuverability through the city here. Turns pretty well. It turns pretty well for a big starry block size. Turns a bit too good. Hey. That's all I wanted to do, just take it for a little test spin. Right. Down here, you sometimes will see a lot of ships and like, see these little triangles, there are other players in their ships. You'll often see them down there because down at the bottom of this space station, there's actually, oh not space station, but the spaceport, you'll actually see, there's actually, you can get ground vehicles out. So a lot of people will get their ships out like we have. Then they'll land down here, right? So this is what happens. People will land down here. You can see there's a big 400i just there, so they must be loading it up with some stuff. And what happens is this little section here, people bring their ships down. And then out of there you can get your, see the garage access, so you can get your ground vehicles out of there and load them into your ships. And then off you go. It always astounded me that the fact that this was a ground vehicle access, that there was not a platform for you to land your ships. So you could actually drive, you know, instead of just being on the ground. But yeah, it didn't make sense to me. What have we got down here? We've got the we've got a couple of spirits, the Crusader spirits there. We've got a Hercules, Crusader Hercules. We've got a Origin 400i. We've got the Corsair over there. We've got a cutter. That's the little cutter there. We've got Avengers over there. What's this thing? It's a Saber. Is that a tank? Oh, it's one of those new ones. Yeah. Pretty cool. See you, mate. We're gonna be doing some Yakuza after this, friendo, but what are you sorry? Don't be sorry about the one-liners. I love the one-liners. You know what? Oh, we got a couple of Nova tanks and stuff down here as well. Oh, we've hit a tree. Get out of here. Oh, Prospector. Was that a Prospector? Prospector's that one that does the mining that I showed you of. Okay, let's request landing. Come on, I want to land, please. You have to see if Dan has put... Oh, wait, MGL, before you go, who was the cheeky bugger that put my Forerunner up on top of the roof of my house? Who was that, hey? Who was that? I'd like access, please. Calling all garages. Let me in. Have to do it the manual way. I'm having a lot of trouble today with my game. Things are not working as they should be. So you know what? We're just going to land down here, and I'll sort it out later. I'll sort it out in between setting up Yakuza and stuff today. So let's land down here and hang out with these people for a sec. Now this is going to be interesting landing this bad boy, because we actually have to go face upwards to land, which is weird, man. It's weird. Because it's actually hard to see your orientation. Right, so we want to be facing that way. Really, this is harder than you think. This is not an easy ship to land. Okay, buddy, I need you to go up. And go down. We just move over this way. I want to be right on top of these people, just to give them a heart attack. I don't know, that way. Yes, that way. So I've got to use my okay, now we want to go that way. This is harder than you think, trust me, because I've landed so many ships in a conventional way, landing this is all opposite controls. How would they steal your tent, MGL? I don't think they could steal your tent. Once your tent's on the ground, no one else will be able to access it. Have we landed there? I feel like we haven't landed. That should be landed there. Let's see if that landed. I think so. Yeah, that facing upwards, doing it that way, that's really hard. Yeah, it's gonna be super cold out here. Managed to land though, even though I damaged the ship on the way out, but there you go. Also, it's super freezing out here, so I want to get inside. Yeah, a couple of tanks. Oh, this one's already seen some damage. Look at that. They've all seen some damage. What have these guys been fighting? These Corsairs are cool. They remind me of the asymmetric wing setup from ships out of Star Wars. You know, the what are they called? The Imperial ships that have the asymmetric wings on them. That's what the Corsairs. The Corsairs are a very Imperial looking ship, and I like it. You had complete confidence in me. Thank you. Get inside here. Cold. It's chilly out. It's minus 59, and it's minus 59, and look at me. I'm all frosted up. I'm all frosty. Frosty ham. That'll keep your ham fresh. Right. Actually, can I
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
This is just my ground vehicles, by the way. Power Nox, Grey Cat, and I've got an Ursa. So these are my ground vehicles. What can I show you? Show you this. This is the hover bike.
Select your Your vehicle has
Garage 08. So this hover bike goes in my 400i. Where did it say it was? Yeah, my HUD thing's not showing up properly. I don't know what's going on.
Welcome
Where did it say that
to the
was?
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
It's in Garage 8.
Please visit
Right, Garage 8, please. Okay, mate. Go and sort your tent out. I don't know how they would take your tent, because no one... Once you place a building down, no one can touch it. So that's a bit odd. Garage 8. Yes. Here it is. That's what that looks like. That's pretty mean looking, isn't it? Now, I would not recommend buying one of these off the store. I would wait to buy one in game because they're going to be so cheap, a dime a dozen almost. So I only got one because I got it in I got it somehow really discounted or whatever. I forget how I got this, but it goes with my 400i. It'll store up in the front. Can we get... Look at this. Awesome. I want to go, please. And go. Sorry. I crashed into your ship, sorry. That's my bad. I crashed into his ship. Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't park right outside the front of the garage. That's your own fault. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Pretty cool. Got some weapons on it. Oh, there's a little Mustang. Little Mustang there. Right, very hard to control. I don't typically use a lot of ground vehicles at the moment. I've just had no need to. Let's store this thing away and show you. Oh, there's a little golf buggy. I've got one of those. Good buggy to have around the hangar. Can I get a... Yep, there we go. Okay, and then when you damage your vehicle, all you do is you bring your Moby glass up, you hit F1, go to vehicle maintenance and go, please repair for $1. Because I ruined it. And then get out of there. And then engines off. It should start repairing my bike. There will be proper repair stuff in gameplay when it happens, but yeah, that's it. Alright, let's skedaddle. Actually, I'll leave it there. That is a look at today's ships and a little fly around, bit of fun. Hope you enjoyed that today. We'll be back in 2 days' time, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. We'll see how we go to check out the Crusader stuff as well. That'll be the next ships coming. Crusader and I have to look. I didn't look on that sheet properly. It was Crusader and something else. I need to look properly. I'll have a look before we do the stream next time, so I'm more informed for you all. Anyway, we'll be back. Zero, don't just say goodbye just yet. We'll be back in 30 minutes. Go and get yourself a drink. Get yourself set up. We've got some Yakuza time coming. Can't wait. That'll be a bit of fun. And I'll see you. We want to try and punch through chapter 2 today. See you for a bit of Yakuza action. That's it. Ta-ta for now, Dan. See you in 30 minutes. Get out of here.